Hello, Cancer.
Welcome to my channel, Sarah Angel Tarot.
This is a bonus reading for you. It's a 5-card spread. It's for Sun, Moon, and Rising for Cancer. 5-card spread, new energies coming in for Cancer. We need more energies. I'm also going to do a 3-card love reading at the end. You may collaborate with this 5-card reading I'm about to give you, or it could be something different. Just thought we throw some love into these readings. 2 of Wands, making decisions, making sound decisions. You actually got 2 things you're holding on to, and with that, the coming in energy, one you think is better than the other, but you like a safety net, so you're refusing to release the other also. But it's like life is trying to push you into making a choice. Past energy, Page of Rods. Could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or someone with really sharp words, you know. Obstacle, you're trying to break free from a sneaky situation, maybe. Current environment, something comes out with the moon. A secret comes out, something is revealed. It's not hidden. I know people like to say it is, but to me, this is reversed to me. You're looking at it a different angle. But as something comes out with the moon, a truth comes out. What is coming towards you, again, outside environment, something beyond your control, what is coming towards you is the Ace of Swords. This is someone speaking their truth, someone finally telling you the truth. Someone does. And you are going to think about it. You're going to ponder on it, or they're going to ponder on it. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo. Now let's go to the past. Page of Rods. Why are you there? For Cancer. Someone from the past has sharp words, or like I said, they could be where they're just non-committal also. So Page of Rods in reverse, 6 of Cups in the upright. Why are you there? In the past for Cancer. A lover situation from the past. You may hear from them. Maybe even an abrupt message, you know. Sometimes when I get a fire sign in reverse like that, they got a short temper sometimes. Now your obstacle is the 7 of Swords in reverse. 7 of Swords in reverse. While you're there's the obstacle for Cancer. Yeah, someone breaks free from a situation they were working really hard on. They decided not to work on it anymore, a sneaky situation that they found out about. So 7 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. While there's the obstacle for Cancer. Queen of Pentacles, that could be you trying to regain stability. It doesn't have to be an earth sign, but if it is an earth sign, it could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So it could be also someone just trying to be more secure and stable in their life. Maybe whatever happened has to do with a Queen of Pentacles type energy. So let's go find out what came out with the moon. Current environment. Why are you there? Moon in reverse. Why are you there? Judgment. Yeah, someone didn't make a really good judgment call. They didn't do what they were supposed to do, but you may also decide against this situation because something comes out. So the moon in reverse, judgment in reverse. While you're there for Cancer. This looks kind of crooked. I gotta straighten that out. Ace of Wands. Someone's wanting to offer you something passionate, and it could have to do with that Rods energy, you know. But because something came out, you may judge against it. Or like for some of you, it could be vice versa. Maybe you did all this, you know. Maybe you did something that was not on the up and up. These readings can flip, you know. Now the outside environment, what is coming towards you beyond your control is the Ace of Swords. It is in the upright. Someone speaking their truth. Is someone starting to speak their truth for the first time, you know. So Ace of Swords, oh, that wants to come up. Yeah, they want to release a burden with the 10 of Wands. They want to release a burden because something is weighing them down. Maybe a guilty conscience, you know. So Ace of Swords in the upright, 10 of Wands in reverse. While you're there for Cancer is what's coming towards them beyond their control. King of Swords. Could be an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or like I said, someone who is really, usually their words they come out wrong, you know, when they're in reverse like that. They also got a short temper a lot of times, but when they say something to you, it can cut like a knife, you know. Where a fire sign, they pop off and then they're over it, whereas, you know, King of Swords energy like that in reverse, when they say something, it's hard to let it go, you know. Now, the Hermit in the upright as the final outcome. Maybe you're going to ponder all this, think about it. Maybe you are thinking about accepting that offer, but you're unsure. I got to think about this now. So the Hermit in the upright, while you're there, for Cancer in the very end. Good God, that's crooked. Making it worse. While you're there, in the very end, the Hermit. King of Pentacles in reverse. So someone's not feeling real secure about the King of Pentacles. Again, it could be Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or someone that decided not to be on the up and up with you, or you don't feel real secure with them right now. And it could be also you taking on this energy and not feeling real secure about the situation. So the Hermit, that's coming out. I'm going to let it. Yeah, and you're pondering about it. You're going to think about it even more. That's also a thinking about card. Look. See, he's thinking about it. She, doesn't matter. Thinking about what they can do about the situation. But they're saying, I got to think about this unstable situation with the Seven of Pentacles. So the Hermit in the upright, King of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Pentacles, clarifying why you're there in the very end. Yeah, and you're not going to go out too much because you are thinking about the situation. Maybe they want to go out and break bread with you, and you're saying, I'm not ready. I got to think about what's going on. I have to think about it. That's what you're going to say to them. You do regain strength. And you also could be dealing with a fire sign again. But someone regains strength in this situation. So what I see is going on is someone from the past, a lover situation, and they had a short temper, but something comes out about them. And maybe you stop working on a situation because they were sneaky and you don't trust them. And they want to tell you their truth. I see them coming in to tell you their truth. They want to release a burden. I'm seeing some of you, like I said, deal with a fire sign, air sign, earth sign. I don't see too much water here. But it could be, you know. I see Pisces there, or the moon in reverse. Some say Cancer, some say Pisces. It doesn't matter because we're not trying to peg anybody right now. It's just that something comes out. And someone wants to offer you something, but you're undecided. You don't know if you want to sit there and put everything you have into them. They want to tell you a truth. They want to release a burden. Someone's feeling guilty, really guilty. But you yourself you're going to say, I got to think about it. But let's do a love reading, because I don't know, this could be work too. It doesn't have to be a lover, even though the lovers did show up. It could be someone that you're close with, even though I think for a lot of you it is a lover situation. And I want to do a love reading. Maybe it'll resonate with this reading, or I may get a totally different reading. Let's find out. I don't usually like to use these cards because, you know, they bend up. Like this one's bent. And plus, they're really expensive and hard to get right now because they're out of print. So this is a love reading, 3-card love reading for Cancer. And I need 3 cards for Cancer. Sun, Moon, and Rising. The energy's coming in for Cancer. They're very hard to shuffle too. I got small hands. I need another card for Cancer. 3 cards for Cancer for romance. A love reading for Cancer. 1, the honeymoon. So maybe this person wants to take you with them. They want to start again. I did see that passionate new beginning, but I still don't feel that you're ready. Maybe, you know, you're remembering like the honeymoon stage with them. Codependency. You do not know if you want to be dependent on them again. You're not sure if you want to be dependent on them again. There's, you know, understand about it. But it says give them a chance, you know, give your relationship a chance. So I'm seeing it as somebody does want a new start with you, but you don't know if you trust them. I see you saying to them in the last reading, I should have left it up and just put these out. in the last reading, basically somebody is wanting a new start with you, even though you felt they were sneaky and betrayal and things came out about them. They're saying to you, I want to start again, like new, and enjoy it again and have more passion. But you are afraid to be someone's codependent. Maybe you're afraid you're going to be codependent with them. But in the end, this is what you saw me shuffle. It says give your relationship a chance, but I say it's up to you. You know, Cancer has been through a lot. I don't tell them what to do. You know, they know what they want in their lives. But this is your relationship reading, your romance reading. But I see you, like I said, thinking about it. And it's up to you, because you don't want to be so stuck on that situation again where it hurts you so bad. You know, codependency is a hard thing. And if you had trouble getting rid of this person or out of your heart, that's what you're thinking about. Do I want to do this again? But it says give your relationship a chance, so it's up to you. It really is. And I'll set this out there soon. I think someone is feeling guilty what they did. They're going to fess up. They're going to fess up. And maybe you're still in a relationship. Maybe they're going to talk about the past. Maybe when in the past, and I'm feeling this, and I got to put this out there, maybe in the past they didn't take you as seriously where they do now, and they're going to come clean with something, so they start fresh, you know. And that is your reading, and I'm going to let this go, and I will talk to you later, Cancer. Bye.